Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Yay! Well, welcome to Friday. Welcome to Messages from the Spirit World. If you're new here, welcome to our show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us. We do a show every single day, different topic. But on Friday, we gather after a long week, TGIF, right? And we have messages from the spirit world. I'm so thankful to have all of you here today. So I want to just say, first of all, thank you to all of you for being here. You guys rock. Make sure before you leave to hit thumbs up. Give thumbs up for Baroness Kolobobs, who's in our chat, our moderator. Give thumbs up because you enjoy the show and help the channel. I am so glad you guys. Hold on. Something's going on over here. Lamb Chop, what? Hold on. I've got to sort him out. What are you doing? Get over here. What? Lamb Chop, stop. Put that down. What are you doing? Oh, my gosh. Lamb Chop, that is. Let me have that. What do you got? This is my umbrella. This is my umbrella I bought in London from Harrods. What are you doing with it? You were worried about rain coming. There's no rain. We're inside the house. But you might have to go outside. Okay, well, please don't play with my umbrella. Okay, please. Thank you. No, don't take it back. What are you doing? Stop. Oh gosh. Lamb Chop. Oh. Lamb Chop, let me have this. Oh, my heavens. Oh. I don't know what he's up to today. Lamb Chop, you got it. I'm going to take that away from you, okay? All right. Well, we got to say hello to everyone. You just settle down. My goodness. Oh, there's Amy Radcliffe's there. There's Baroness Kolobobs. Yeah, our moderator. Love you, Baroness. There's Denise Welch is here. There's Tammy Sabruno and Stardust C. There's Amsterdam's here. There's Robin Boston is here. Oh, my gosh. This is so good to have all of you here. There's Tammy Sabruno's here. Yeah, I know. There's Glittery Rainbow. There's Brittany Soho. Yeah, there she is. Oh my gosh. Karen Bryant. There's Joey Gothic Madness. Well, we got a lot of people here. I thought I saw Scott from South Carolina. Scott, I hope you're here. I thought I saw you earlier. There he is, Scott from South Carolina. Yeah, well, Lamb Chop. See, now everybody's happy you're here. I'm happy they're here, and we're all happy here. There's Philippa Gary. Look at that in the green. All right. Guys, listen, I got to go get him settled down. You do not touch that umbrella again, okay? All right. Now go over here and sit down, okay? I'm going to put you over there. All right. Go down there. Go. Just go. My goodness gracious, he's a handful. Well, welcome to our show tonight. Listen, got a few quick important announcements. First of all, we are still working on the case against Ruth Akongo, who is putting up false sites about me. She is really going after it. I've gotten a few hundred letters today from people who are getting contacted by her. If you receive an email supposedly from me with my photos in it and my name signed, this is not me. There is a woman out of Baltimore who is working with an organized crime group, and she has stolen thousands of dollars from me as well as from my clients. I'm working with authorities. We're trying to go after her. I'm going to probably also take her to court myself for personal damages. So Ruth Akongo, if you're watching this, I'm coming for you, and I'm not going to play nice this time. You have stolen from me. You have damaged my clients, and you will not get away with it. So there, you're warned. And I mean it. Thank you for all of you been helping and notifying. If you get an email, do not engage with her. What they try to do is get a hold of your financial information. They go after your bank accounts to seize your accounts, your PayPals. My clients have lost several $1,000s. Please, I have to put this out here. So that's the first announcement. So thank you. Let Baroness Kolobobs know. Also, if you get anything, we're both working on this together. Thank you. Also, thank you, Scott. Scott says, thumbs up for the Baroness, our moderator. Yay. Thank you. I agree. It does appear, yesterday I sent out a notice, Baroness did as well, excuse me, that the website was down. My website had problems with PayPal. It wasn't me. It was Wix was having problems interfacing with PayPal. Something went on. Looks like they got it fixed. You should be able to purchase readings and classes and compact voice readings at my website. If you're having any problems, please write to me and I'll look into it. So thank you. So tomorrow is going to be psychic development class. If you haven't had a chance to register, I'm keeping registration open tonight to after midnight, a little after midnight, maybe 1 a.m. because the delay in getting on the registration. So come over to PsychicBob.com, and at the top you'll see a tab that says services, and you can read about the classes and the offerings I have there. Thank you in advance. Again, if you run any problems, send me an email or let Baroness Kolobobs know. Tomorrow we are doing a class on automatic writing, how to let spirit channel through you to receive written messages. It's pretty cool stuff. If you've ever seen automatic writing, it's part of traditional spiritualism, and we're going to explore that. So we would love to have you join our class. It's only $30. It's a 2-hour class, going to be from 12 o'clock till 2 p.m. Would love, love, love to have you there. We still have seats. It's limited to 30 people. We're filling up from what I'm hearing. I got to go do a count, but I think there's still seats available. So you want to get in, register now because it's going to fill up. Thank you so much. Also, another important announcement, which I've been forgetting. I've been so busy all week dealing with so much. This Sunday is Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. It only meets twice a month. And so this Sunday, we're having a special group. It's limited to 10 people. Inner Circle is not on my website, but it will be eventually. But right now, it's not. If you want to join Inner Circle, shoot me an email and say, I want to be in Inner Circle. Or tonight, if you're in chat, contact Baroness. We're both working on the list. It's limited to only 10 people. And on Sunday, our class is going to be about crystals, how to work with crystals, how the ancient cultures work with crystals, how that can open up your spiritual life, how they can be used for healing, what crystals do what. How can a crystal help you be more psychic? How can it help you heal? We're going to cover all that. And as part of that class, I do a small psychic reading for each person there. So bring your psychic question, and we will allow you to ask that as part of our Inner Circle group. And because there's only 10 people, you get a little more in-depth reading than what you do here at Messages from the Spirit World. So we would love to have you there. Hey, there's Robin Boston. Robin says, I really hate missing class, but I need to get my brakes fixed tomorrow. Robin, thank you for your email. Listen, I'm going to shoot you an email. There's still some seats available for Inner Circle, and I'll send you an email about that, okay? Thank you so much. Anyways, listen, guys, we're going to open the channel now between the worlds. I hope that answers your question. If you have any questions, again, see Baroness Kolobobs or send me an email, okay? Thank you so much. I love you guys. Well, we are going to do some meditation to open the channel, okay? And as I always say, psychic work isn't just the medium doing it. We all together open that door to the other side. So join with me as we meditate, okay? There's Melinda Torne. Hello, Melinda. Good to see you. Welcome back. All right. I can't see the chat. Hold on, where my glasses go? I lost my glasses. I can't read the names. There's Melinda Torne, and there's Jana Mosby. Hello, Jana Mosby. So good to have you. There's Charles is here. And I saw Tammy earlier. So, yay, we got the whole crew here. There's Denise Welch is here. All right. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, anyways, let us gather together and open the door to the spirit world, shall we? So I want you to get in your chairs, get comfortable. By the way, before we do that, I was going to show you my jewelry. It's Friday, and the traditional symbol, many of you may not know this, is the pentacle. In the ancient days, it was the sign of the goddess Venus. Pentacles were put up in her honor. Venus is the Roman goddess of love, And the 5-pointed star is one of her symbols. So since it's Friday, I thought we'd wear the pentacle today. It's a traditional symbol for Friday. Isn't that cool? All right. So we're going to open the door now. Just sit back. Take your hands off your keyboards, all right? Just relax a minute. We're going to just close our eyes. Let's just gently relax. And as we close our eyes, let us follow our breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light. And as you see that light, I want you to see it become a little brighter and a little larger. And let that light expand and grow and form into a glowing cloud of light in your chest. Now, if you have trouble visualizing, just imagine a warm current of air circling around your body in your chest area. Very good. Now, you got your clouds. We're going to count from 3 down to 1. And as I said, when we get to 1, I want you to take that light and expand it all the way to the top of your head and then all the way down to your feet so your entire body fills with light. You got that? All right. So let's count down. Watch your clouds now. Keep your eyes closed. Stay within. 3, 2. Watch those clouds. Keep your focus. 1. Blink off. Whoo! And be glorified. TGIF. Thank you, Lord. It is Friday. Woo-hoo. What are you guys doing for the weekend? You ready to cruise into the weekend? Tell you, Psychic Bob's working all weekend. Remember that song from 1980, Loverboy? Everybody's working for the weekend. How many of you remember that? Everybody's working for the weekend. I won't sing. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing readings and classes all weekend. That's my life. All right. Oh my gosh, we got our first donor. Thank you in advance. I have to say thank you for your donations. $4.99 above will definitely get Psychic Bob's attention. Thank you in advance. I love you guys. Blessings to you. All right, there is Brittany Soho, $5 donation. Thank you, Brittany. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me tonight? Hold on a second. Let me just walk into the light here. You know, Brittany, right now I'm in your light. And this is going to sound funny, but I'm hearing music. It sounds like reggae music. And I heard somebody say Bob Marley is back here. So I really think you're bringing through the spirit of Bob Marley in your energy field tonight. I think this is a sign. What they're showing me is that it's time for you to let down your hair, relax a little bit. I just heard a voice. I swear this is Bob Marley talking. It's a strange thing I have. And he says, let Brittany know. He said, I just come to bring a little love and a little fun and a little good music. And he said, yes, it is I. So Bob, this is wild, Brittany. You got Bob Marley around you tonight. So I would take that as a blessing. I would get into the flow of the money, the flow of the music. Well, I guess you'll get some flow of money too if you go with the music. Because see, he's bringing all good things to you. I just heard him say, he said, next week is your week to move forward. Looks like you've been in a little bit of holding pattern with some work situation. He said, we're breaking you out of that. So watch this next week. Bob Marley's blessing you. Just let his music play. You might want to go listen to some music tonight. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Isn't that amazing? I never had him come through. This is so cool. Hey, there's Amy Radcliffe, $4.99. Thank you, Amy. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Let me walk in here. Amy, I got to tell you right now, I'm in your light. I got my buddy Doris back here. Thank you, Doris. I didn't hear you earlier. Good. Doris is with us tonight as well. Amy, Doris is back here, and she said she's working on letting you flow in the spirit. She said that you've been really working on opening your mediumship gifts here. And she said she's come to remind you, she said, do not strain. She said, but release. It's like an energy release. It's not like working hard together. It's an energy release. All right. She said that Thomas is back here. Hold on just a second. Hi, Thomas. I can hear you. Thomas wants you to know, Amy, he said he was hanging out last night. He said, I was at the seance. So I don't know if I brought him through, but he said he was there. And he wants you to know that he said, I'm just telling her I'm hanging out with her. Um, he wants you to also know that he's putting healing around you. He said, you take care of everybody. He says, but I'm taking care of you. So Thomas is coming, giving you some physical healing. Since there's been some issue around sleep here, as well as just overall energy, lack of energy. He's coming in to help raise that vibration and bring healing. Stay close to Thomas and Doris. They're your power team. Blessings to you. There's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. Thank you, Jesper. Does Andy have good intentions contacting A? Let me just find out. Hold on. Leslie Flint's coming in here. Hold on, Jesper. Yeah. What Leslie Flint is telling me, Jesper, it sounds like that A is having some problems right now. A may be going through a depression. I get the sense there's some health issues maybe, or just kind of overall physical imbalance. And Andy is concerned. Leslie said that Andy is truly concerned and is not going to do any harm. But if you have the ability to reach out to A, you should as well, because I feel like what he's showing me here is that A is self-isolating, and that's not a good thing. So when people want to self-isolate, sometimes we say, well, let them at it, let them be for a little while maybe, but I feel like A's at a place where that self-isolation could go on for months, and that's not good. So Andy and you should both intervene. Blessings to you, and that's from Leslie Flint. Thank you, Jesper. Oh my gosh, there's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Good to see you here. Lady Bree, right now I'm in your light here, and you got a beautiful aura today. It's switched to bright, clear blue. That tells me that from an energy place now, you're raising your power. And I think this is only bringing good things into your life right now. Doris is back here for me, or for you, I should say, for both of us. And Doris is asking me to tell you, Lady Bree, that she said she's helping you. She said, find the new view. I don't know, I understand that. She said, you're finding a new view. So the way you're looking at a situation, where you're looking at life, Spirit's coming in here to help you have a new view and to be able to flow with that. Okay. She's also handing me a bag with silver coins. I mean, some money's coming for you. And I do think that you're going to have some transition here, literally before February's over, in the job area. And I know you've been looking at volunteer work as well. I kind of feel it's all kind of crisscrossing, but the end of February really opens doors. Stay close to Doris. She's helping you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Philip Gary. Hello, Philip. Hold on, my chat's breaking here. There you are. Hello, Philip. Good to see you. Welcome back. Listen, Philip, I got to step closer to your light here. Hold on. Ooh, Philip, I've got Edgar Casey stepping in around you here. Edgar Casey is asking me to tell you, this is the words he said. He said, all artists are great channels. And he said, you are no exception. So they're opening the channeling process for you. What's really interesting is this next month for you, it's a not weird, I should say. It's a fascinating combination of energies. You've got some physical, real world connections, like people on the earth that you're connecting to that are helping you move forward in the career area. You're also getting a group of people in the spirit, and I'm getting literally star people coming in here around you. And it's kind of like you're going to feel like you're walking between two worlds, like part of you's up in the ethers talking to the spirit people and the star people, and part of you's down on earth trying to get everything going. Sometimes it's like that. We're kind of feeling split between two worlds. There's nothing bad about it, but it is giving you power to move forward. So I feel that by the end of February, you've accomplished a lot. This next few weeks for you, power time. Don't waste your time. Be focused, be challenged, challenge others, move forward. Call on the Pleiadians. They're helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Call on Edgar Casey. There's Baroness Colabobs. £1.99. Thank you, Baroness. Anything for me, babes. Love you. Thank you, Baroness. Love you too. Hearts. All right. Let me just walk into your energy. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Doris is back here talking. Doris is behind you, Baroness. She literally, like I saw your face, she walked right up behind you here. She said that she's giving you healing and strength. She said that you do have some vitamin deficiencies still. And she's asking you talked about B, C, and D, but she said she's going to help you get those up and running. Rose is back here as well. Thank you, Doris. Yeah, let Rose come forward. Rose is asking me to tell you that she's very proud of you. She said you've done such good with so many challenges. So she's here to help you. She's lifting you up. And she said that this next week, she said important meetings must occur. It looks like there are 3 different events coming. One is a meeting with that lady you recently met from that group that's helping you. One is through the city council. And then you've got another meeting. And I feel like this may be with a bank. So all 3 are in this upcoming week. And they're saying, go ahead, speak your truth, be present. You're getting things going. Rose is going to be with you and helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Gary M. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any good messages from my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings. Hold on, Gary. Let's see who's back here for you. Just a moment. I can hear him. Chief White Eagle's coming in here for you, Gary. He said he's still playing his drums. He's got these Indian drums. He said he's still raising power here. Gary, they're handing me a piece of paper here, and it looks like it's an acceptance letter around a job. And I feel that this job may have some connection to the city or even a federal job. But it looks like there's some opportunities opening up for you. I feel this will be in an office environment. It may interface with something like a warehouse, like you may be handling records of distribution or processes. But I want you to be looking. This has possibly a connection to a federal government, like post office or something with communications and distribution. I know that sounds a little vague, but I hope that makes a little bit of sense. But I see a letter coming in the next, I think it's the next week, maybe 2 weeks. Chief White says, I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up. I want you to go back through stuff you've applied for. And if there's some you think, oh, I've been wanting to do that, get your application in now because things are about to turn for you. Okay, so I feel this next week is significant around you, particularly in work areas. And White Eagle's helping. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's the North Star, €3. Thank you, North Star. Blessings to you. Listen, North Star, I got to tell you, I'm hearing Eileen Garrett's voice back here. She has a very distinct voice. And she says to let you know, she says, I'm helping you. She said to connect to others. You're coming into a time where there's going to be kind of some social networking going on. And she said that it's important right now that you follow society. Now, I don't mean be worldly and abandon spirit, but what she means is be among the people, learn other people's ways, learn their language, learn their terminology. I feel like you might be moving into an area where you feel like you're a little bit like a fish out of water. It won't be bad. It's more of a time for observation for you. That's what they're saying. And I feel like in the next 2 weeks, all of this starts to pick up around you. So be an observer and try to understand a different view and a different culture. It's going to be fine for you, and you're going to go in just fine. But this is the next 2 weeks. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's my buddy TGVG. €1.19. Thank you, TGVG. Excuse me. TGVG, I've got your buddy Frank back here. I heard him comes in. He's got a kind of a New York accent. He goes, it's Frank. It might be Midwestern. I can never tell accents sometimes with spirits, but it sounds like American, sort of Midwestern or possibly in New York. I think it's more like he might have been from Chicago area. But anyways, Frank is back here for you. And he keeps telling me, he said, tell him He said, tell him that I haven't forgotten him. He said, I'm working in the background to get things going. And I just heard him saying, Rachel's helping too. He said, a pretty face never hurts. So I think he's sending her in to soften people up. I want you, any meetings you're going to right now, call in Frank, call in Rachel. They're kind of like a power team for you right now. And they're going to literally open doors, particularly in London for you. So I feel a sense that you might have felt a distance from them. That's because they're already kind of like a step ahead of you. So they're already working on London. And I think over the next 2 to 3 weeks, doors are opening in London. They said that your current projects are going to be successful. And they said, stay where you are for the moment. You're going to be fine, but you are moving forward. All right. So stay close to Frank and Rachel. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, there's Jesper Clausen. 35 Danish krona. Hello, Jesper. Good to see you again. Any messages for me tonight, please? Thank you, Jesper. Let me just step into your light here. You know, right now I got Commander Ashtar talking to me, Jesper. And I hear his voice, and he said, let Jesper know. He said that he is not on hold. He said you feel like you're kind of hitting some walls in your work. And he said, we've slowed things down so that Jesper can really launch in a big way. I get the sense that they're trying to push you up higher than even you realize right now. And Commander Ashtar is the one you want to work with. So I want you to stay close to him. I want you to ask him and say, help me to step into my work in the way that you would have me do it. See, sometimes in our mind, we get these ideas, right? We're like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But the spirit people, they're excited that we're eager, but they have a different agenda. And I feel you're kind of at a crossroads where your agenda may shift just a little bit. Nothing bad, but they're helping. And I want you to stay close to Commander Ashtar because, for example, you might say, well, I'm going to teach a workshop and invite 20 people, right? And so you've got it all planned. But then the spirit people say, we're going to move you to a different location and you're going to teach 400 people. And like you weren't planning it, but somebody calls you and said, would you come teach for my group of 400? You're like, oh, wow, big opportunity. So be ready for some changes now. Commander Ashtar, thank you very much, Jesper. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Tammy Sabruno. Thank you, Tammy. 1999. Thank you, dear. Evening, Bob and Cola. Thank you. What does the spirit world have to say tonight? Blessings. By the way, Tammy, thank you for your support last night at the seance. I forgot to say also, thank you to everybody who came out to the seance last night. We had such a good time. We're going to do another private event next month in March. So we'll let you know about that. But we had a wonderful, it was actually a message circle. But Tammy was also at the seance last night. We had a seance last night. We had a message circle the night before. So we've been busy. Tammy, thank you for your support. Let me just step into your light here. Ooh, as I'm moving into your light, I can hear Helen. Helen Duncan's talking to me. Helen said that she's very proud of you and Chuck. And she said, would you tell Tammy, she said, I'm going to help her get a better position in the material world. She said, it seems that people in the past would serve spirit. And she said they give up all opportunities for money and nobody would ever pay them. She said, I think it's important that Tammy have some material blessings so that she can more joyfully serve spirit. So it looks like in the next few months, there may be a job opportunity for a promotion or a transfer here. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Tammy. You know, the spirits aren't saying this, but I'm going to tell you as a medium, whenever the spirit moves you forward in your career, don't get too comfortable because usually their blessings are shorter term because they give you what you need so that you can eventually serve spirit. So, but there will be some blessings in material world in the next month to 2 months, and she's coming in to help you with that, okay? Also, she said that Chuck is going to have some new opportunities for money as well. So this is very exciting. And the family will be secure. That's from her. All right, so hang in there. She is going to help you, Helen Duncan. Blessings to you. Thank you. What's that? Oh, hold on just a second, Tammy. Somebody's talking. Jack Weber just popped in. He said, tell them both I said hi. I'm getting ready to go to an event tonight. But he said, Ruben wants to say hello. And Jack said, he says, I hope you'll forgive me. He said he got a little out of control. So I saw the seance. Ruben was wound up. Ruben's back here. And he says, Jack said I can't sing tonight. I have to be on good behavior. So they send their greetings. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. If you didn't see the seance lesson, you'll have to go see it. It's in the queue right before this video. Ruben, who is the spirit guide of Jack Weber, came in. It was quite interesting. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Sandra D. Hello, Sandra D. All right. $4.99. Thank you. Excuse me. Haven't heard anything from the airline to confirm I can take my cat. I can't leave her behind. Will I be able to take her? Thank you. Yes, you will. But listen, let me tell you what you got to do. Call them again and just assume that they're saying yes and say, I need to bring my cat. What type of carrier do I need? They have specific regs about how the cat travels. You do have to have a special carrier, so you probably have to buy one like they tell. Can't just be a standard old soft-sided carrier. It has to be a hard case usually, and it has to have a hard bottom. And they have all these regulations. So you need to keep on them. You'll get an answer, okay? But I see her going with you. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Stardust. See, $2 donation. Thank you, Stardust. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from spirit guides? Thank you. Hold on just a second, Stardust. Got to drink my Earl Grey tea. Whew, and be glorified. Give me just a second. You know, right now, Stardust, I'm walking into your light here. I'm hearing somebody playing a flute. This is Oberon. Oberon, one of your spirit guides, is here. He said, I'm getting excited. Spring will soon come. And he says he wants to meet with you under the moon and under the stars. He said, when it gets warmer. He said, you, unlike we elven folk, don't handle the cold as well. We don't mind a crisp, brisk night. But he said, it may be too much for you. He's showing me packets here. These are like seeds. And I don't know if you're planting a garden, but it's almost like he's saying, begin to cast your seeds. He said, we're at Imbolc. So I think that they want to draw you to nature, to the garden. Now, you don't have to spend a lot of time out there, but maybe if it gets a warm night, you could just walk out there and start talking to him. And remember to bring a little offering, some bread, some milk. They love that. And a cupcake. You know, you could get them little Twinkie cakes or something. But he wants to connect with you. And he said, I will bless her garden. And he shows me beautiful, like, garden with vegetables. And I'm seeing cucumbers and squashes. And wow, I think the Fae are going to help your garden. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Oberon is your guide. Woo. There's Jaden P. 555. Hello, Jaden. Oh, I like that. The white heart. That's beautiful. You know, in magic, we have the white star of witchcraft. Hold on, I got to show you. I have one here. I used to have one here. Oh, I don't know where I put it. I have to find. I'll show you guys tomorrow. Anyways, I have a new patch for my new jacket that I'm getting. It's the white star of witchcraft. Hold on, Jane. Let me just step into your light here. Give me just a second. You know, Jaden, I got to tell you, I'm picking up a voice of a woman coming in here around you. This sounds like it's a grandmother. It might be great-grandmother. But I picked this person up. I want to place it on the mother's side of the family here. And I feel like she's coming in just to say, I'm hanging out. I'm having fun. It's like she wants to hang out with you and the family. And she said, not only am I hanging out, she said, I'm helping everybody to get closer to the spirit world. You know, Jaden, you have some natural psychic gifts. You have a bit of natural mediumship there. And I feel that this grandmother also had this ability. And she's just coming in to kind of lift up the energy here. And let me ask you, Jaden, this is going to sound weird, but she's handing me a pad and like a pen. I don't know if you've been wanting to do writing. Maybe she wants to do automatic writing through you, or you're writing a book. But there's some creative writing project that she's trying to get me to get your attention about. She's not making it clear. She said, tell Jane to get writing. So maybe you understand that. I hope that makes some sense to you. but this grandmother's around. She's going to help you. Call on her. She's blessing you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Karen Bryan. Hello, Karen. $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Blessings to you. Karen says, hello, Psychic Bob. Hello, Karen. Besides my eagle and wolf animal totems, was wondering what other kinds of animal totems do I have with me, and blessings. Oh, Karen, it's interesting. One of the animals, I forgot to tell you, the other day I was reading, I think I was reading for you, and I was talking about something else, but I saw an animal in the background, which I meant to ask you about. And there's an animal, it's either a mink or a ferret. I don't know if you've ever owned a ferret. They look like minks. They're these long, slender little animals. They're cute as all. But the one I saw was pure white. It was like a pure white mink or a pure white ferret. I think they're of the same family, minks and ferrets. So you might want to look those up. But I saw this behind you, and I thought, oh, what a beautiful little animal. But I was talking about something, I forgot to go back to it. So I do know you have that around you as well. I feel like the mink or the ferret comes in because they're able to maneuver. They're able to get around obstacles. Like they're very fast. And I feel like that mink is coming in for you because it's helping you to maneuver through the changes that are coming and to get you moving along at a rapid rate. And it's also to remind you of your own inner beauty, you see. Sometimes we think we're not beautiful, and that can hold us back in life. And the ferret or the mink, both, either of them, I think they're like the same animal, in my opinion. I know people out there will correct me, please do. But to me, they're animals of beauty. And I think they've come to remind you to embrace your inner beauty. And as you do that, you grow spiritually and in every other way. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. There is Nessa 90, $5 donation. Thank you, Nessa. Blessings. Good to see you again. Hi, are there any messages for me from the spirit world? Thank you. I love this star. I'm crazy about stars. When I get my temple room done, it's going to be probably another few weeks, but it's getting there. You're going to love all the stars I got. I'll have to show you guys. I'll give you a tour. Thank you. And that sunflower is a symbol of spiritualism. I love it. Thank you. I'm wearing my lucky star today. See, my pentacle. Listen, Nessa, right now I got to tell you, when I'm walking into your light here, it's so fascinating because I'm getting two different encampments of spirit people. One are human people. I feel like you're doing some work or going to do some work with some earthbound souls. I literally have people, and it's like they're on the edge of purgatory. They're not evil, but they're really good. They've been through purgatory. They're ready to cross to the light. And you may start feeling presences around you. I don't know who all they are. I just got a group. It's like 20 of them back here. But I just want to let you know that you are drawing to yourself spirits that want some help to go over to the light. On the other side of the room, I got a different group of people coming in for you. And these are star people. These are Pleiadians. And Fletcher just said some are Arcturian. So you got Arcturians and Pleiadians, which means that you're also going to be receiving information from the star people. And I don't think it's any coincidence that both of these are happening at the same time. Because what the spirit world is doing with you, Nessa, is they're raising your own power so you can do good work for the spirit, especially those trapped souls. And they're also reminding you that there are a lot of changes coming on the earth, and you are being chosen as a vehicle of knowledge to receive information, to receive blessings. So you're at a kind of a big growth place spiritually and psychically. So work with the earthbounds, and some days you'll work with the Pleiadians and the Arcturians. And it's not a conflict. It's not like, do I only work with them, or that's both. Some days you'll do one, some days you'll do the other. Some days it'll overcross. Kind of get used to it, because I think also part of what they're doing is they're giving you different frequencies so you can discern who you're working with. So I think it's very good. You're making rapid advancement. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Sandra D again. Thank you, Sandra. $4.99. Thank you. Oops, hold on, I just lost your question. All right, Sandra D says, my mom is already super annoying. I'm not even there yet. When do you see me moving into my own apartment? Thank you. Sandra, I don't mean to laugh. It's hard to live with your parents. After you've been away and you go back, it's just like they still think you're 12. Yeah, well, tell her you're 12 going on 25. Okay. Listen, I think once you're there, I think all of this from your mom is anxiety. And I do see once you're there, it actually being better. In terms of you moving to your own apartment, I still think it's probably not going to be till about May or June. So it's going to be a few months, but that's okay. It'll give you time to have the money because I feel you're going to be starting a new job pretty quickly once you're there. And I want you to save your money up. So it'll be fine, but it's probably May or June. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. There's Karen Brown again, $5 donation. Thank you, Karen. Hey, Psychic Bob, Commander Ashtar said that he would train me to be one of his ambassadors. I was curious when, and blessings. Well, Karen, I do still see that around you, but I feel at the moment they're focusing on the immediate. So I feel like that's not going to be till probably the autumn time because they keep showing me over the next 6 months, a lot of focus right now is on this transition to the new home and then eventually to Los Angeles. So I don't think that Commander Ashtar right now is going to be doing a lot of channeling through. He's definitely around you. I still pick him up. And I do know he is, drawn to you, but it's not going to be probably till about October till you're ready to really be in a focused place to work on that. So just know they're there. You can talk to them, but that's about the time where I see you being settled enough to really step into that work. Blessings to you. Thank you. Yay. There's Starlight Worker, 1212. Oh, what a great number. Thank you, Star. Blessings and hearts to you. Oh, and you got me some stars too. Love it. Thank you. Hi, Bob. I was not able to be visible during that meeting. I had to take it online via chat. So only my icon was visible. What do you see regarding work? I'm feeling discouraged. Star, now listen to me. And I'm very serious about that. Don't worry. Your presence is just your presence there, whether through an icon or sitting next to the VP, it doesn't matter. You were asked to be there and your presence was noted. So your vibration, try to remember this, our vibration is bigger than just our physical body. Our physical body definitely carries a vibration, a frequency, and we want to use that when we can. But you have the spirit people expanding your vibration. So even if you're at a distance, your energy was still in the room. So I feel like this is not a setback. I think it is disappointing, but I don't see it stopping you. I think there'll be more meetings and you'll have more opportunities for visibility. And I feel like all this is going to happen literally in the next month. So you're still on track. I don't see any setback. All right. Doris is back here for you as well. And she said, Ender is coming. Hold on. Ender Davies back here. Hello, Ender. Ender Davies said, she said, I know, Star. This is her word. She said, I know she's been disappointed. She said, but we're still able to work even at a distance. She said, don't let this discourage you. She said, your advancement is coming. You're already being noticed. That's from Ender. So I'm going to leave it there. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hang in there. You're going to be fine. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice today. I've been talking so much this week at readings. By the way, I want to say thank you to all of you who've been coming out for private readings. Just a quick reminder, if you want to buy a private reading, go to my website, PsychicBob.com. Cola will put it in the chat. That's the only place I sell reads. I do not do readings through WhatsApp. I do not do it through email. I do not do it through third parties representing me, saying I train them. Doesn't happen, okay? So if you want a reading, buy it directly from my website, and I will call you, and I will talk to you personally to get you on my schedule, and I will personally do the reading, okay? As I mentioned, some of you may be tuning in a little late. There is a lady out of Baltimore who is contacting people and representing herself as me. She has hacked my clients' bank accounts and stolen a lot of money. The authorities are involved. I'm trying to get PayPal to help me some more. They're being a little difficult, but we'll get them back in line. We got national authorities involved. It's pretty serious stuff. So only get a reading directly if you speak to me personally. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Christine C., there you is. All right. Let me just step into your light here. Ooh, Christine. Your grandfather's back here again. He's laughing. He said, you said I look pretty good for an old guy. I did say that about him. He said, you said I look pretty good for an old guy. He goes, well, over here, he said, we can make ourselves up just fine and be dapper. Your grandfather wants me to tell you that he's coming in to help you. He's asked me to talk to you about a son, a child, and he said, your son is at a crossroads. And he said, I'm coming in to give him power to move forward, to negotiate his life path. And he said, don't worry. He said, he's not wandering without guidance. He said, I'm helping him. Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael are also helping him. And he is under the protection of this grandfather and both of those angels. Your grandfather also is throwing money over to you. And he said, don't worry. He said, we'll keep you afloat. He said, business is coming in. Watch next week. So he's helping you. Next week, there will be some deals happening. You're at the edge of success. Just hang in there. They're with you. Blessings. Oh my gosh, there's Sandra D, $4.99. Hello, Sandra D. Anything for me and Jay. He is in a better mood and talking more again. Just need to lose his wife and move out already. LOL. Well, listen, let me just tell you, first of all, and I told you the other day, I said, don't worry about you and Jay. It's on track. All right. Spirit ain't gonna let him just drift away. So you gotta let that fear go, because by your fear, you will block the relationship and he will disappear. So I'm giving you fair warning. You've got to be all about you now, be in the flow of power. When he sees that you're making efforts to get your life together, to be there in a positive, he will believe it. Right now, he's still scared himself because your change is challenging him on a soul level that he has to change. And he's a little scared to change. Everybody gets scared to change. You're scared to change. He's scared to change. So you guys got to let the nerves settle down and let spirit carry you along. So I feel like you're on track, and I wouldn't rush anything. It's right where it needs to be. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. There's my buddy, Emily. Hello, Emily. Good to see you. $5 donation. Thank you. What does spirit say? What's going on with my reproductive system? I'm a 41-year-old female and my monthly activity. You know, Emily, I have to say this by law. I cannot legally give medical advice, so definitely see your doctor. But I'm just going to scan through you here. Hold on just a minute. Do you know, I got to tell you, I'm getting inflammation in the uterine area and the like the pelvic area. I think you're having some irregularity in your cycle right now. It's strange. It might be premenopause. I don't think it's actually menopause, but your body is having a shift in the hormones. I also get a little inflammation over on I think it's on your right side. Forgive me if I'm on the wrong side. Sometimes I can't get it exact, but I'm over feeling it on my right side here, which could be your left, but I think it's the right side. One of your fallopian tubes seems inflamed. I think you may have an ovarian cyst or some type of irritation. I do think you'll need to see a doctor. I don't pick up anything horrific, like I'm not picking up an ectopic pregnancy or anything like that, but I feel like you have an inflamed ovary that's irritating the ovary and fallopian tube. This is maybe extending into the uterine area as well. I do feel that just some anti-inflammatory drugs will help with that. But I also would like you to be tested for hormones like estrogen and progesterone and all those female hormones, because I feel like there is the beginning of a shift and your body's like having a little bit of a hiccup, like, oh, what's this about? Where's my normal dose of hormones that keep me happy? It's kind of like, when you take a baby's food away and they go, where's my food? It's like your body's like waiting for its food, which is its estrogen. So I think you may need a little bit of anti-inflammatory and don't just do this without a doctor, so some hormone supplements to balance you out. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. There's Sandra Bradley, $5 donation. Thank you, Sandra. Hi, Bob. I've been given some news about my eyesight. Need some encouragement on this. Thanks. All right. Now just slow down, Sandra. Let me just tell you here, because I've already got Doris standing over here. Yes. Doris said that whatever they're telling you, she said it's not accurate. Now, that doesn't mean don't follow your doctor's advice, but it means you're going to have to get a second opinion. One of the things that I'm picking up around you, there's an issue with your eyesight, and they're saying something about it's connected to the sugar levels. You may have a little bit of retinopathy going on. That's where your retinas, like neurons, have some misfiring, and it kind of dims your vision a little bit. I'm not sure that it's as bad as what they're saying. And somebody else may be trying to say something about macular degeneration. I don't see that either. So I think that your body, and interestingly, similar to Emily, who I just read for, is having a hiccup. And what's weird is I feel if they track you over the next 3 months with this eye issue, you're going to see that your body starts to balance out. So I'm going to just say right now, I wouldn't jump into any surgeries. I wouldn't jump into any invasive treatments. I feel this is a time for observation and reflection. Now, if there's some emergency situation where they say, oh, you have blood collecting in the eye, then that's obviously has to be taken care of. But I feel like what they're saying now, I feel like it's more like, well, we think that it's this, but I don't feel there's a firm confirmation. That's why I want you to take your time, maybe get a second opinion, and be observant. And I just don't, first of all, I don't see you going blind, okay? And I'm only getting imbalance. I do get a little bit imbalance around one eye. And I feel like this may also have a connection, like it could be like diabetic issue or pre-diabetic, and your eye is temporarily acting that out. But I feel like it's almost like if you get that sugar level under control, it's like the eye starts to reset itself. So I'm not convinced that we're where they say we are in this process. Okay. I just heard Doris shake her head. She said, yes, right. Yes. She said she's shaking her head, nodding, said yes. So I want you to stay close to spirit people. You know, even if it is everything they're saying, spirit people can still help speed up the healing process. So that's my advice to you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you, Baroness. Baroness put an important announcement. She says, the website is up and running again for classes, readings, and compact voice readings. Do not pay scammers on social media for a reading from Bob. Only buy from the website. That's right. If anybody on any website other than my website, which is PsychicBob.com, approaches you, hey, this is Psychic Bob. I've got a new website. Hey, this is Psychic Bob. I'm doing $25 readings. Hey, this is Psychic Bob. Well, we'll let you do a donation for a reading. I'm doing email readings. No, I am not doing email readings. I am not doing $25 readings. I'm not doing donation readings, except here at the show where you know it's me live. Outside of YouTube's show, I have my standard rate. It hasn't changed in 15 years. The prices you see on my website have not changed. I'm not a lot of people are like, Bob, you should raise your rates. You're still pricey. You've been the last decade. You're still actually more than almost 2 decades. And I'm never going to raise my price because I feel like I have a rate that is reasonable for what I do and who I am. And I think if you start going too high, you're just getting greedy. So, if you compare other psychics in my league, they're usually about $300 to $400 for a reading. And honestly, I could probably charge that and the public would buy it, but I'm not doing it for the money. And those of you who know me know that's not what I'm about. So anyways, just be warned, do not buy from anybody but from me directly. I don't sell through other sites. I don't use other apps. My payments are strictly through PayPal only. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you, Cola, for reminding us. You guys are rocking it. Oops, hold on a second. I got some more meetings here. There's Baroness. Cola Bob's $4.99. Thank you, Baroness. Still no bank card and PIN Is it stolen? Is my money still in the bank safe, babes? Have they wiped out my bank account or just playing around? I don't see, it's weird is I feel like that card has been diverted, but I don't think anybody's activated it. I'm not picking up activity. I definitely think you need to go into the bank ASAP, call them, sort it out. I know they're not answering the phone, but go in person. I think you're safe, but there's definitely criminal activity, but they haven't got your money yet. Blessings. Excuse me, guys. There's Michelle Marzano, $5 donation. Thank you, Michelle. Hi, Bob. Any messages? Thank you. Lots of love, Michelle. Hold on. Yeah. I'm hearing, this is weird. This is somebody who I've never seen before around you. Do you know who the actress Doris Day is? Doris Day is coming in back here for you today, Michelle. And she said, I just came in, she said, to bring some joy to her. She said, I've been through a lot in my own life. And she said, I know when people struggle. And Doris Day said she wants to come in just to be a joy guide to you. And she says, don't worry, I'm not pushing out your other guides. They're all here with me. And I hear Marilyn's voice talking. And it seems that Marilyn and Doris Day have become very good friends over there in the spirit. I don't know if they were such good friends on earth, but they are in spirit now. And I just heard Marilyn say, she said, I'm coming in to help Michelle. She's talking about healing around your other pet here. And she said, don't worry. She said, we're bringing healing over. And I just heard May say, yes, we're helping her with that healing. May said, this is funny. May goes, she said, well, tell Michelle I'm healing her finances. She said, Marilyn's healing her cat. And she said, Marlena's healing her legal contracts for future work. So it looks like they're all working on it. And Doris Day's coming in as a joy guide. So I want you to explore Doris Day because her presence is so strange. I've never channeled her or seen her. And she's like literally here. I can hear her, which is a beautiful voice. And she's here with you as well. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Glittery Rainbow, $5 donation, or €5. Thank you, Glittery. Happy Friday. Group reading, please. Thank you. All right. This next message is for everybody here. It's been sponsored by Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. If you didn't get a message today, this is for you. All right. Let me see who wants to do our message. Hold on. Leslie's there? Hold on. Leslie Flint is coming in here. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, I can hear you. This message is from Leslie Flint for everybody here tonight, the sound of my voice. Thank you, sir. Leslie Flynn is asking me to relay over to all of you. He said, you struggle. He said, when I was a young man, he said, I was very poor. And he said, didn't have 2 cents to rub together, 2 pence to rub together. And he said, a farthing wouldn't go far in my world. He said, try to remember that the material world is a temporary situation. He said, for those of you who worry about finance and money and how will I survive, he said, the spirit world can do much to alleviate your suffering. He said, not only can we bring you a new view, he said, we can bring you abilities and contacts to move out of your position. But he said, to do this, you must be open to us. So he's asking for everybody here tonight to be open to spirit guidance. And he said, no matter where you are in the financial life, he said, it can always improve. Even if you think you're comfortable, he said, we will help you have longer term security. So he said, bank on the spirit world. He said, the spirit world wants to bank on you. So there you go. So he's going to help everybody here tonight. He said, in the next 2 weeks, he said, you'll get a sign of our blessing, particularly in the financial area. So be ready. Leslie wants to help all of us. Thank you, Leslie. Excuse me. There's Glenn Ing, 200 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Glenn. Hi, Bob. I'm contemplating on taking steps to fix my internal issues. Any messages from Spirit? Somehow I feel positive about this. Thank you. Doris is standing over here along with Edgar Casey, Glenn. Let me see what they have for you. Yes. Yeah, Doris says that you're getting healing from Spirit for emotional as well as physical healing. There's a little bit of issue that you've got going on with the acid reflux in the stomach, and it seems to be affecting your sleep cycle. Doris said that she's going to help with that, but you do want to see a doctor for an anti-inflammatory. You're going to need something that's a professional strength. Don't just do it yourself. You're going to need a doctor to prescribe it. Edgar Casey's shaking his head and said that this is a sign that you're holding too much anxiety in. Edgar Casey said he wants to go walking with you. He said you've got to get your balance back with the earth. He said this will align you emotionally and spiritually as well as physically. So some daily walking with Edgar Casey, working with the doctors to work on the acid issues. This is going to balance out your sleep cycle. It's all going to come into balance, but you've got to really think about it right now, Glenn, from that it's a partnership between the material world and the spiritual. So please don't discredit doctors in the process, but don't discredit the spirit people, because they're both going to come in and help you with these issues. All right. So I want you to call on Doris. I want you to call on Edgar Casey, and they're going to help you with all of that. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Oh, also, Glenn, they're asking me to talk to you about some teeth. You might want to have a dentist check some teeth, because it looks like something's off in some of your teeth. You may need some repair in that area as well. Do you know the teeth directly affect the nervous system and the chakras? So include that as part of your routine in healing and balance. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, there's Deborah Allen again. Hello, Deborah. Good to see you. Canadian $5. Yay. I love it. Thank you so much, Deborah. Hi, Bob. How can I find my passion, and can I earn money from it? Thank you. Blessings. Well, you know, Deborah, you have to understand your life themes. You have some interesting life themes, which I love. One of your life themes is a communicator. As a communicator, this means you're good at sharing your ideas. You're good at sharing concepts. So you'd be very good at writing. You'd be very good at teaching, teaching classes, whether that's spiritual classes, whether that's teaching art classes. Doesn't matter what you teach, but you have a communicator as one of your life themes. And I think that the last few years, it's like you've been kind of boxed in and not able to fully express yourself. And that's what's affected your joie de vivre, as they say. So I think you want to start. Sorry, I'm having some interference. Sorry, Deborah. You want to start thinking about the communicator life theme. I also pick up around you an artist life theme. This means that you're a natural channel of creativity. So I feel like, you're at a place where running your own business, doing things your way is going to be very essential in the coming years. So I feel like, you say, well, how can I earn income from it? Once you follow your life themes, everything opens from that. But this is going to be money that you earn through yourself, not through working for a corporation. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, hold on a second, guys. There's Brittany Soho, $5 donation. Thank you, Brittany. Are there any gods or goddesses or higher spiritual beings who are trying to reach out to me? It's interesting, Brittany, because when I'm in your light right now, I have some strange energy, not strange, I mean, it's a positive, fascinating energy, so I should say, that you have a connection to the Arthurian times. I feel you've lived in ancient Glastonbury. I just came from Glastonbury, and I think that I want you to research Glastonbury. because I feel that you were a pagan worshiper there. I feel you have a connection to the Lady of the Lake, and I feel that you have a connection to the ancient Celtic gods. Bridget, I feel around you, Lady of the Lake, these ancient ones, who, interesting, a lot of them blended into modern day Christianity. If you go to Glastonbury in England, you'll understand what I'm saying. There's kind of this fascinating blend of paganism and ancient Christianity there. And it's funny because the Christians and the pagans get on just great. It's really interesting how that works. But I want you to research Glastonbury. I want you to research the Chalice Well in Glastonbury and the Arthurian legends. That's what I pick up around you. So, yes, I do feel like they're around you. Blessings to you. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. All right, there's Jana Mosby. Hello, Jana. 3W333. I don't know what that is. Well, anyways, thank you for your donation. Listen, Jana, I got to tell you right now, when I'm in your light here, I'm picking up Archangel Raphael around you. Raphael's coming in to bring some healing. It looks like you're at a crossroads now, where it's like almost like you're coming back to life. I don't know if that makes sense, or stepping into who you really are. I feel like this last year, it's almost like you've been in a kind of a blocked energy place. And Raphael comes in to unblock you, to free you, and to heal you. So I feel this is an important time for you to be honoring yourself. Love yourself, heal yourself, honor yourself. Because you know what? Nobody else is going to do it for you. So it's not selfish, it's self-honoring. And I'm glad you're here at Spirit Channel, because this is a place where we help people to find their truths, to find their power. And I think you will get a lot of help here. So call on Archangel Raphael. I might encourage you also to work with the gemstone rose quartz. I feel like this is a gentle healer that's going to help you come into your focus and your balance. And I think you're a very gentle soul, and that rose quartz will work wonderfully with you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. There's Pink Crystals 91, $5 donation. Thank you. Any messages from my higher self or advice for not thinking about the past a lot? Hold on a second. I'm losing my voice here. Let me just walk into your light here. You know, Pink Crystals, right now while I'm in your light here, I stepped into your higher self's energy. And I always love to step into the higher self, because the higher self is so transcendental. What I hear your higher self saying, they're saying, this is their words, not mine, so don't be mad at me. Higher self says that the past is illusory. And when it starts to surface and drive you insane, you get obsessed on it. They want you to look at it and see it becoming cigarette smoke. Because your past life contemplation, or not past life, but just past, or this life, there's a lot of self-judgment connected to that, and a lot of self-condemnation. And this, I wish I had, I should have, what if I did, what if I did? You got to let all that go. So when it starts to rise, I want you to see it, the image of what you're meditating on, then see it turn to cigarette smoke. And just try to let it float away. Just a cigarette cloud just disappears. That's what you got to do. You got to let it disappear in the smoke. Okay? So whenever that happens, you stop what you're doing, see it, and then say, I banish you. You will not haunt me. And watch it dissolve like smoke. And that, if you do that enough, and it may at first be really like every day, you're going to have to do like 10 times a day. Eventually it'll get down to 4 times a day, and then 2 times a day. And eventually it won't haunt you. But you've got to dissolve it continuously. Your higher self wants you to not sit in judgment, and wants you to love yourself. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right, there's Amy Radcliffe, $4.99. Thank you, Amy. Bob, my cousin Keith had rotator cuff surgery months ago. How long will it take to heal? Let's see what Doris says about that. Hold on. Ah, okay. Amy, I got to be honest with you. Doris said this is going to be slow to heal. It's not going to be till beginning of May that he starts to see a real healing. The doctor did the surgery fine. It's not a damage of the doctor, but that the damage was worse than they realized when they went in. So you might want to encourage your cousin to also visit a chiropractor because they can redirect some of that damage current. Whenever there's damage to a body part, it can hold a blocked energy pattern, and then the surgery can further traumatize it. So an acupuncturist will redirect that current to facilitate healing. I think that's what he needs. But they're saying just as it is, even without that, without the healing, extra healing work, it's going to be May. I think with the acupuncture, it could speed up significantly. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. $10 donation. Thank you very much. Hello, Bob. I'm having my right thyroid removed in April. Will my left thyroid be fine and not suspicious for cancer? I pray. I pray I can hold on to one side. Holistic approach did not shrink my nodule. You know, Evelyn, first of all, I don't see cancer around you. I think the doctors honestly are being overly cautious here. Let me see what Doris Stokes says. Doris used to be a nurse before she was a psychic. Doris, can you help me with that? Yeah. She said your left thyroid's fine. And she said, left unchecked, she said your right thyroid still would not have turned cancerous. She said the doctors were being overly cautious, which is fair enough. But it doesn't look like there are problems according to Doris going forward. Okay. So yeah, that's from her. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are at our hour. But I want to do a few quick spirit shout outs before we wrap it up. So, first person I want to come to is Raymond Hampton. Hello, Raymond. Good to see you. I was looking for you. I didn't see you earlier, but I'm glad you're here now because I got your grandma. She's been back here on my shoulder tapping me tonight. She said, "Where's Raymond? I want to talk to Raymond." So she's back here. She said that she's coming in as a mediator to help you be closer to your family now. So she wants to help you. If you want to talk to your wife and your older son and bring your younger son into this, she said, call on me. I'll be there with you to make it all go well. So I think you're at a turning point in that family situation and your grandma's coming in to help you. Ask me to bring that to you. So there's your spirit message from grandma. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. My next spirit shout out is for Scott from South Carolina. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. Listen, Scott, I got to tell you, I've got Arthur Ford coming in back here for you. And Arthur Ford said to tell you, he said, tell Scott, he said, we're going to give him a boost in his mediumship. He said that your channel and your ability to process information from the spirit world is increasing. And he said it'll be easier for you and you'll get better results. He keeps showing me, I think this is a ghost box. He's talking about voices. He's also talking about EVPs, electronic voice phenomena. So I don't know if you've been doing EVP work with your telephone or voice recorders, but it seems like he wants you to do some experiments with electronic devices. And he said that will be fascinating for you. You will get evidence that you need to see that the spirit is working around you. And he said he will try to put his voice on it. All right. So there you go. Woo. Isn't that wonderful? All right. My next spirit shout out is for my buddy Robin. Hello, Robin Boston. Good to see you tonight. Listen, I've got Edgar Casey stepping in here. And Edgar Casey says, he said, tell Robin I used to like to travel around a lot. And he said, I admire the modern day cars that you all have. He said he's going to be with you at the garage tomorrow to help get that car sorted. And he said, don't worry. He said, I won't let them take advantage. So before you go to the garage, I want you to call on Edgar Casey. Know that he's in the car with you and he's going in. All right. So he's going to help you get that fixed efficiently and within a good price. Don't let anybody take advantage. If they start to play a game and say, well, we said 600, but it's actually 1,500. I want you to say, no, I really think we need to revisit the original number. Call an Edgar because he's going to block that and they'll get it back to what it's supposed to be. I don't think they're going to cheat you, but if they try, Edgar Casey's on guard. You're going to be fine. Just keep him with you. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Well, guys, listen, I have to wrap it up now. I want to say thank you for being here. You guys rock. I have to go to another call tonight, so please forgive me. I love you guys. Blessings to all of you. We'll be back here tomorrow night, Saturday night, because Saturday is crystal ball readings. We're going to look into the crystal and see what's there for all of you. So join us tomorrow for live crystal ball readings. I love you guys. We'll see you then. And may the spirit be with you. And don't forget, go to my website tonight and register for tomorrow's psychic development class. And if you want to be in Sunday's group for Inner Circle, please send me an email tonight and I will see you. I will send out invoices tomorrow, or they might be Sunday morning, but we'll get you in. We still have a few seats left for Inner Circle. So please check with Baroness Kolobobs if you connected to her on Instagram or her email, or connect to me at my website, PsychicBob.com. I need to hear from you tonight if you want to be an Inner Circle. There are only 10 spots and part of them are already filled. So it's less than 10. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for Crystal Ball Reads. Psychic Bob loves you. Thank you for all of your support. And make sure to give thumbs up. And thank you to Baroness Kolobobs, who's our wonderful moderator. Baroness, I couldn't do it without you. Love you, darling. Thank you so much. All right, we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Till then, may all of you always blessed be.